And welcome to this ye olde style Japanese shootout video. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex. We're going to check out a couple of guitars today, but please hit like and subscribe first up. Ding that bell and leave a comment down below the video. That'd be ace.
Please
Cheers.
do. Now, we don't necessarily know exactly how this video is going to go and what we're going to even talk about and do or say, but we're just going to compare these two guitars. So we did a video, and you can watch the video up here. And in some ways it feels like it was only minutes ago, but in other ways it was probably days or weeks ago, in YouTube world anyway, where we compared our two Les Pauls. So Alex has bought a Les Paul recently, I bought a Les Paul recently. We compared them to see what they're like, and we thought we both own what people call Gibson killer guitars. This is an old late 70s Greco. This is a late 70s?
Yeah,
late
79, I believe.
79 Yamaha. And we thought, let's shoot them out. And then maybe at the end of the video, bring those before mentioned Gibson Les Pauls in and compare them all and see how they all compare in this comparison.
Do some comparing.
Yeah.
So tell us about yours, because it's they're both modded a bit.
Yeah, they're modded quite a bit. So this, you can actually watch a video on it up here. So this one I bought off Tim at, back in the days, Mojo Stomp Boxes, now Cool Old Guitars. Links to everything below. This is basically a sort of a bitter guitar. So this guitar, the pickups are hanging out, the original pickups. It had no bridge or tailpiece. It was missing some of the machining heads. It was sort of in pieces. And I needed a guitar because the lovely people at Fishman were sending me some pickups. And these are the Fishman Fluence Classic humbuckers. So I put these pickups in here, got a new bridge and tailpiece, got some new machine heads, and put this together as sort of at the time, this was my Les Paul.
Sure. Yep.
And I really like this guitar. So it's a 78 Greco. I think it's one of the maybe mid to lower mid tier guitars. So there are higher end guitars that Greco made in those days. This is chambered with some speed holes from whoever owned it before.
Do we know what sort of bullets they are from?
It was the tiny little military guys, that are that big. Because they're tiny little holes.
Like Lego Man bullets?
I have no idea why there's these holes, but there's a few holes in there. But it looks it's a cool looking guitar. I like the look of it. I like the colour. I like the way it looks.
Oh, I forgot about these. The strap knob.
Yeah.
Buttons.
There's someone whoever owned it before me. It looks like all Japanese coins that they drilled a hole in.
That's pretty cool.
To put there. And I left them on because I thought, why not, So this is a guitar I really quite like. I really like the pickups. I never use, there's the two tones, tone 1 and tone 2. I never use that. I never use the coil tab.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think that's it. So yeah, that's between the two tones, and that's the coil tab. I never use that. Just the two. They're meant to be sort of PAF style, kind of lower output vintage style humbuckers. I love the neck pickup on this particular. I think it's a great sounding guitar, cool looking guitar, all Japanese stuff. Has a lot of mojo in it.
Definitely.
Has the sound of a battery that's in there, kind of.
It's percussive.
Yeah, in here, because it's in there.
70s Japanese stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah. So tell us about yours.
Well, speaking of, this is just scrapes in at 79. So this is a SG500.
You can watch a video. We did a sort of first impressions video of it up here, and then
True, we did too.
When you talk about the pickups, we'll point to the other video there.
So, if you can see, the bottom of the guitar is faded. It's not scratched, it's still smooth.
Yeah.
So it's either water or UV or something's got under the actual finish and kind of leached up, which I think's kind of neat.
It seems like a poly finish,
Yeah.
but the finish itself isn't cracked or anything. Yeah. It looks cool, yeah.
Anyway, it is kind of its own thing. The pickups have been swapped out to Mr. Glynn's Integrity PAFs, which are 5% underwound. So
There's
sort
a
of,
video full of pickups over here.
yeah, slightly underpowered humbucker PAF thing going on.
Yeah.
Just three-way switch. It has new frets from Mr. Peter and a friend of ours.
MIHA? Is that what it's called? MIHA?
Yes.
Link to him below. In Southeast Queensland, you want a good guitar repair man guy. And he also did a bunch of bass videos with us. So, yeah. So, links below.
Original tuners, which say Yamaha Japan on them. And that's about it.
So should we do just a couple of clean sounds and compare how these two guitars sound? I mean, they're not the same guitar, but they're both meant to be on the Les Paul-ish side of things.
Paul world, yeah. Because also this is not an SG, like it's chunky. It's probably almost thicker than some.
Yeah, it's more like mine. It's the other one, the proper one. This is a bit thinner actually.
Chunky girl.
So let's do some clean sounds, let's do some overdriven sounds, and then maybe swap the guitars and see what we think.
Bridge.
Definitely low output pickups.
Pretty low.
The volume has dropped quite drastically.
Middle. That one's broken. Neck.
Sounds nice.
Sounds guitar-y.
Again, a middle position in that. I really like that sound.
Yeah?
The sound of the middle position. We should mention quickly as well, setup-wise, we're going through these two pedals. I'll link to all the full videos of the pedals below. But I've got a passive AB switch down the bottom, then through those pedals, and then we're going into the Mostronics amp switcher, the Cherrytone OTS Mini 20, which is kind of Dumble Fender, kind of clean, and a 2-notes Captor X for cabinet emulation with a 4x12 with greenbacks cabinet emulation, just so you know. It's the usual, what we always use. So now let's do the same thing at a lot more volume with this guitar. Oh, not a lot more volume, actually. They are fairly low output pickups, actually, because they're meant to be the sort of classic PAF style humbuckers. And that's voicing too, just so you hear the difference. It's a bit more... middle position. This is the same with voicing too. It's got more growl. And then a neck. Or it's got major. And with voicing too, it's just got more First thoughts?
Not too dissimilar.
Quite similar, actually, yeah.
Should we? I think if we add a little bit of grunge to it.
Yeah.
A bit of dirt.
Yeah.
Bit of grungy dirt.
Should we start off with a boost?
Dirty grunge.
So this is just a kind of a boost setting.
It might expose some more differences, maybe.
Yeah.
The the middle pause. The neck noise. I like that neck noise.
I like the middle and the neck on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D minor for some reason. Yeah, you wanna have a go?
Sure. Bridge position. It's a bit pokey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make it even pokier. I never use that though. It actually doesn't sound. It sounds good. The second voicing, but it has a sparkle to it. The first voicing, the main voicing,
Yeah.
has this sort of bright top end to it that I really like,
Yeah, right.
and clarity. Whereas with this, it's more muddled up, you know.
I actually think it's too bright.
Oh, really? Yeah. Middle position. Prefer the other one. I like.
Yeah, right. I prefer the other one.
Oh, okay. And neck. To me, more definition, the first voice. Anyway.
Interesting.
Okay, thoughts between the two. Definitely pokier.
Should we have a little swap
Yeah, let's swap.
before we have thoughts?
Okay, swap it do that.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
lighter than you expect, this guitar.
Let's got less than yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's such a chunk of wood.
Yeah.
It's lighter than you think it is.
I wonder if we should look up what kind of timber they used in Japan in the 70s.
Well, I know they used
tree wood.
I know. Again, the more Fender stuff was
Tree guts.
what they call sen, which is
It's an ash. Yeah.
style timber. But for this, I don't know, mahogany, I guess.
Rich mahogany.
I think that's a single coil. The top one, the bottom one is a single coil. The top one, you got that one. You got that's the voice.
Yeah. Is it kind of weird hearing your guitar being played by someone else?
No, not with you, no, because I mean I hear you play my stuff so many times. But
You ever go?
I think from memory, the two voicings, the down is meant to be like a more PAF style, and up is like a JB style, like a pushed PAF. I think that's sort of the two voicings. Okay, let's try this. Is everything up? Yeah. Oh, this has got... I like the knobs. They've got like sort of grippage on it. That's so much less output. I like the middle position's great on this. That's it's kind of that Motown-y kind of vibe there.
Dare I say almost 335?
Yeah, I think that's what we said in the actual video
right.
of the pickups that we said it has that 335 vibe, but it has that lovely, with a little bit of drive, that sort of Motown stabs. James Jameson going crazy on the bass. And then got a lot of bottom end again. These are 10s, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel much different to those are 11s. Do they feel much tighter to you?
No, it's probably a slightly lower action on this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do have a thing with low action. You've got to say, the bridge is almost a little too low output for my taste.
Right.
But middle and neck are great. I really like the middle and neck on that. That sounds really, really good. Okay, thoughts?
I like this guitar. It's cool. I like the coins.
It's got mojo. It's definitely got mojo, that guitar, yeah.
I just don't love the top end of these pickups.
Okay, all right. Well, they're
glass.
totally different because it's a circuit board.
Yeah.
It's like the whole fluence thing. I do really like especially on the neck, again, middle and neck. I like that chime that you get from the pickups.
Yeah, right.
They're sort of, and I think a lot of the original PAFs are meant to be a little bit more like that, where they're almost single coilish. I think in later years Gibson, and I think Les Paul himself, that's one of the main things he didn't like about Les Paul, is that the pickups were too high output. So I think, and too dark. I think they were dark and high output for him. He liked the brighter, high output stuff, low output stuff. So yeah, I do really like those pickups. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think these are killer guitars.
Yeah, we should check out more.
It has a
Yamaha
bit of a
stuff.
Batman vibe to it as well. So
Yeah.
if you're into, if you're into Batman,
That's cool.
that's cool. And I think the models up, they just get more ornate more than anything else, but not necessarily any better to play with. But Pete did a good job on the frets. They're stainless steel, or they're
Yes, these ones
stainless
are.
steel frets.
Yep. Should we check it out to get some real guitars?
Let's get the Les Pauls. Let's go back to our instruments.
Okay.
And let's now get the actual Les Pauls and go. Did we
Tangled up.
tangled up?
Oh no.
Tangled up. So let's try them out against the actual Les Pauls. So should we just try?
One at a time.
Let's set up and then we'll get back to you. So we're back now and we're going to start off. So I'm going to start off with this is my Gibson R8. So it's a custom shop R8. Meant to be as close to a 58, how a 58 style guitar was or not. Take it the way you want to take it, but this is what it is. Let's compare this now to that.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Just to see what the difference is.
We've still got some crunch on, so that's cool.
Playing an A, was it?
Yeah.
Couldn't see what you were playing. output.
Not that much more output.
No. Well, I played super soft then as well.
Yeah. Cool.
Bridge pickup, E chord. Again, more bottom. Like this has got less bottom end than other guitars. This has got that stays tighter, flabbier. This guitar, because in the other video it was the same with your guitar as well. There's some about the bottom end that has less bottom end.
Okay, well, hand me your Greco and see. Well, that's like between that and the R8.
Check out visually.
One's
So which one do you like the looks of better? People, let us know in the comments below.
Kind of like the look of the Greco.
I like the colours of that. Yeah, I do like that look. I'm not into the super red, but it's a faded red, so I do like that. But I do like the, I gotta say, I like the, and I mean that's just aesthetic. The matte kind of.
Oh sure.
Yeah. Okay, so same thing. Should we just start off with just an E chord? Maybe more similar actually.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I like it. Do the other voicing. Top one. That's the more bottom end. So that's the flabbier bottom end, the other voicing. So I think they're maybe more similar in the voicings. Okay, next pickup note, just give it like a G. Still more bottom end, but closer. Yeah, I think
close.
Maybe that's why I like that voicing too, and that's maybe why I was kind of more drawn to this guitar.
What's next?
Should we try? Should we now try?
Do you want this one?
Give me the Greco.
Oh, yeah.
And then you do the. I'll do the Greco, and you do your Les Paul.
Yep.
Don't adjust your televisions. You gotta actually push it.
Oh.
The cable's in the way.
There's stuff on top of the switch.
What chord you were playing with?
Should do a like an E chord thingy.
Okay, let's do the E chord bridge pickup. Right, hang on, let's do the other voicing. more similar with the other voicing.
Sure.
So maybe with these pickups, voicing 1 is more similar to the 58 kind of old school kind of thing. The hothead one is maybe more similar to the modern.
Is that exactly what they say in the brochure?
Probably. I don't remember what they say in the brochure, but I think it's what it is.
So that kind of thing, like way more vintage path.
Yeah,
and then
vintage
hotter.
and more modern. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the switch.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. But to me, these two guitars, feel-wise, are the closest. Just from memory. The neck is... I think they're quite similar necks.
Have we looked at the Yamaha yet?
Not against that one, no.
Oh, okay.
Well, should we...
Well, do you want the Yamaha?
Yeah, I'll take the Yamaha.
This is a good workout, lifting these guitars around.
Yeah, so this neck, definitely... This is a more vintage feeling neck. It's rounder.
A bit more.
The Greco and that one have that more... Almost like a modern C style.
C, yeah. Okay.
Okay, E chord again? Or what do we do? No,
B chord.
B chord?
Less hot.
Yeah.
Bit cooler.
Yeah.
Less hot.
Maybe a bit more... I can hear the high notes a bit more. Maybe that's a upper pickup thing anyway.
Should we play a little something?
Sure. Neck. I don't know what you want to do.
All the notes.
Yeah, the neck's great on this. I really like the neck pickup on this.
Interesting. Thoughts?
What I'd be actually quite interested in is if we play the Greco on yours, and maybe we'll swap, because I think these are the two. These are quite close, I think.
Sure.
These to me are the two close, and swap. I mean as well. So we play something, but then swap. Oh, that's me. Okay. Well, let's do that thing again. It's a bridge pickup. Start on the bridge.
Nailed it.
But we swap.
That was
See this.
Avant-garde.
The neck is a bit. It's to me, it's wider that way. But other than that, it's very similar.
Shape-wise, yeah.
Shape-wise, very similar. Maybe the neck joint is slightly different as well. Like it feels thinner. Yours. I think mine's got maybe a little bit more girth on the neck joint. See what were your thoughts? Try the other voicing.
Maybe that's close.
Yeah, I think the second voicing is more like this.
Yeah, right. So
all up thoughts. Whatever you learned from this, Alex. Hang on, I'll give you your guitar
have we
back.
learnt anything?
I don't know. Is this educational in any way, shape, or form? Hang on here. I'll give you.
Entertaining?
Hopefully, I'll give you that one, and so we can hold all four of them up.
It's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight there. Oh Jesus. Okay.
There's the thumbnail.
Thickness wise, it's a bit thinner, the Greco. Maybe a little bit, ever so slightly thinner. I mean, this weighs twice as much. Okay. What I need to know from you people, let us know if you watch this far into it anyway. Let us know in the comments below which one of these four, if you could only have one of them, which one would you get? And which one do you like the looks of the best?
And if you disregard what the spelling is on the headstock,
Yeah.
or the sticker says.
Well, let's move the top of the headstocks out of the screw. So it doesn't matter. No, but so thoughts, Alex, on let's just go through each guitar. Thoughts on each guitar. Let's start with from your right to my left. In terms of comparison to all the other guitars.
Feel like this is definitely it's a modern guitar, so it feels and sounds modern.
Feels, yeah,
Right.
I totally agree.
This is kind of its own thing because of the slightly lower output pickups.
Yeah.
And obviously shapes are different. It does have a belly cut, which is nice.
Which none of these have any kind of cuttage.
Slabbed on the back. So ergonomically, this is kind of cool. This is Mojo Town, but I don't love the sound of those pickups.
Okay.
And the R8's is a whole other thing. Sonically, it sounds great.
Yeah.
It does have the big neck, so it takes a bit to get used to.
Yeah. But I think I do like a lot of my guitars are pretty chunky necks. So I think that's one of the reasons I
why you chose it, right?
Yeah. I mean, for people that don't know, and if you watch the other video I put up, then it's in the description below. But my sort of love-hate relationship with this, I sold a whole bunch of guitars, and the guys at the music shop, Music at Noosa, where I sold the guitars through, said, "Oh, why don't you, turn those 4 guitars you sold into one Gibson?" And there were maybe 6 or 7 guitars. There were a couple of standards, maybe not as ornate. There was actually a figured walnut top one, which looked quite nice.
Yeah, cool.
And a few other guitars. There were a few the sort of standards, and that were the 1960 ones, whatever they're called, and a few different ones. But I didn't want to look at price. I didn't want to know anything about them because I don't know anything about Gibson. And just visually and feel-wise, and not even plugged in, just playing them acoustically, I picked this one, which was, of course, the most expensive one. Okay, but for me, if I have to go through, like, with all these guitars, from my left to your right,
okay,
I probably like the sound of this one the best.
Yeah, right.
Mind you, I think the neck pickup and middle position on the Yamaha come second. Yours probably has probably would be the most widely regarded best neck.
Oh yeah,
because this is huge. I prefer the big neck, but I think this has got a very likable, modern.
I feel like this is the rock machine.
That's a rock machine.
Yeah.
This thing, Mojo, and I do really like the pickups, not for the rock thing, but for the more kind of clean edge of breakup sound. This is a great sounding guitar. So to me, I do still, as much as I have a hot and cold relationship with this guitar, and I would, in all honesty, would never ever spend that much money new out of my pocket. If it wasn't for me selling 4 other guitars and having money at the music shop, I would never spend that much money, because to me this is still overpriced for what it is.
So it's got to come back down to, we like our own guitars because they're the ones we chose in the first place.
It's
not because of mine's better than
put
yours.
this down.
It's because there's a reason I picked this one off the shelf. Or I end up
on it. It wasn't a let's prove that my guitars are better than your guitars thing.
Totally.
It was a just curiosity.
Because there's millions of guitars in the world, but you end up with the ones you like because of a thing.
Yeah. Well, you played a few different Les Pauls when you bought that one in Japan.
Played a whole day's worth of Les Pauls.
Actually, the old guitars, we both kind of took a punt on them, because I'd bought this sight unseen of cool old guitars of Tim or Mojo Stomp boxes, and you bought that one sight unseen. And you did some modifications to it with things that you didn't like, and I did some modifications to it because that's the whole reason I bought it.
Yep.
But yeah, the actual Les Pauls, we bought the ones we picked out of a bunch of them, the best, and liked them the best. So yeah, but anyway, I just thought it'd be interesting just to compare it and see what the differences are, and sonically what the differences are. To me, I think these two are probably closest in sound on the vintage setting. On the modern setting, those two are more similar. But anyway, but in the end, they're all They sound like Les
Definitely
Pauls.
cousins.
Yeah.
Boy, what do you guys think? Leave us a comment below. There's
Yeah.
also links to our podcast and a socials. Check them out if you got a second. And,
Paddling. Very expensive paddles.
yeah, totally. We're gonna go catch you later.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Head off, and
yeah,
thanks for hanging.
comments below and see you in the next one.